Hello. Excuse me. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to a new stream. Let me just, sound check. It looks like it could be peaking a little bit. Tell me if we have any weird crinkly audio sound or anything. Okay. Let me see. Are we good? I just want to make sure we aren't dropping frames because I accidentally started streaming on 60 FPS as usual. Just streaming like on the same frame rate as my videos are recorded on, which might not be the best, but okay, we're chilling. It's good. Okay. Hey, welcome back finally. This is confusing me. Out of the corner of my eye, I can see my own feed in the past. So I'm going to pause that, which means I can't see what's happening. So tell me if something weird is going on. Anyway, okay, Forever World. Again, let's do it. Finally, it's been a minute since anything has happened from me on my channel. Don't worry about it. I'm not dead. Not dead yet, so don't worry about it. But we're back for another stream. In fact, we're back to stream because it's time to make some of the final progress. Hello, Key Walker. Welcome to the chat. We're just going to be chilling and doing some Minecraft on the old Forever World. But actually, what I'm on here to do is, my aunt and my sister are on right now, so yeah, you get to see them in the chat and stuff, and possibly in the world if I can find them somewhere. Anyway, so this video about this thing, this is, for any of you guys who don't know, this is my Backrooms project, my Backrooms complex project. It's not that complex, but it is a complex, and it is also very large. Yeah, it's rather large, and it's taken me months, a couple months working, on and off whenever I can. On the video itself, it's not done yet, but we are getting close. The video has been mostly edited, if you guys saw my community post, you'll know, it was like 3 days ago. I said that 4 days ago. I said the video is coming soon, and by soon I meant in the next week or so, hopefully. Anyway, this is my Backrooms build, so here's some spoilers for the video, but, and then there's the second floor, which I don't think I've shown on stream, and I'm not going to, because the second floor can be kept secret. Anyway, but today, what I'm going to be doing is, detailing out this room. This is like the opening foyer entrance type of thing. Also, let me make sure I can sound good here. The videos are recorded on, which might not be the best, but yeah, we're good. Progress. Oh yeah, there's my Stream Elements bot in the chat, advertising for you guys to give me money. Last time, I seem to remember it was spamming a lot last time, so I'm going to make sure that it doesn't do that this time, but tips are still greatly appreciated though, so Streamlabs overachieving with its auto message bot. I think last time I literally had to ban Stream Elements from the chat because it was just spamming so much. Anyway, we'll see if that happens again because it gets annoying. Anyway, so I've already started on the entrance a little bit here, as you can see. I think it's okay. These walls need some detail. Obviously in the video I'll go into this a little bit, but this room though, I might need you guys' help with this because I don't really know what to put here. Because this is meant to be sort of like the entrance room. You walk in here, it's not going to be this dark. It doesn't even have to be made out of this material. I could rip up the floor and do something different here. But yeah, I basically need to figure out what this is going to look like. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I'm already getting a dry mouth. We got the cherry lime LaCroix. Oh, there comes another Stream Element thing. I'm going to need to fix that. Smells and tastes like cough drops. But I think I'm getting over that because it is pretty good. Alright, Stream Elements. I need to make sure I disable this at some point. How do you do this? Oh, I see. You just... Alright, I'm going to put user in timeout for 24 hours. Okay. I need it. Yeah, I like it doing that, but not that often. So, I'll just pin a message. I know that there's probably no one here at the moment interested, but let me see. View deleted message. Copy. Paste. Let's see here. Just gonna pin that. Okay, there's the link. If anyone wants to use it, feel free or not, whatever. You would be the first person to ever give me money for anything related to my YouTube channel. So, just saying, you could be the first. Anyway, enough of that. So, entrance is a little bit simple. I'm trying to, because I was working on the entrance earlier today, and just kind of making these stairs and stuff. The terraforming has not been done yet. So I've kind of put a few blocks of terraforming around the entrance here, but I'm going to have to obviously make this make sense. It might go out to a little bit of a cliff with the river potentially, or something. I don't really know. So I'll probably have to change some of this, but for now, we're fine. So I'm not really sure what to do about a door, though, right here. I'm not sure whether to do some kind of piston door, which would be cool, but this is like a weird shape. And of course, it doesn't have to be this shape. I could put blocks up here and change it a little bit. But I don't know whether to put, like, I could put double doors, like just normal doors, or I could make like a smaller door potential. Like, I don't want it to just be open like this. I'd rather if it wasn't just open. And also, I don't really like how you can see the double layer from here. But I'm not really sure how to do a piston. Like, this is a 4x3-ish piston door. Like, it was actually 4x4 technically, if you count the top here. I did make a 4x4 piston door in the vault. Wasn't that a 4x4? Or was that 3x3? No, that was 4x4. It's a little bit of a... It's like a slime block and honey block one, rather than like a classic one, where it's like an opening pattern. But yeah, so it's a 4x4 vault door. But it was a very simple to make, like quite a lot simpler than normal piston doors, because it just does that. It's like two halves that sort of split open with some pistons, rather than actually like having a nice opening sequence or something like some doors do. So that's one way to do it. I could literally just build that exact same one that I've already done, potentially. I don't know. Let's see. Is there even... I'm not even sure if there's really enough room over here for that. There could be. I mean, yeah. It's a flush piston door as well, which... Theoretically, could you make it in this shape? Like, by just removing the corner slime blocks? You probably could, couldn't you? That would be kind of cool. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But I think we'll move on to doing the interior now. Just because I don't want to think about that anymore. There's also another 4x4 area I could use. The thing is, the inside of the door looks really ugly, and there's not really any way to fix it. Like, there's no way to really cover up the back of that door. Or really any piston door. They're all kind of bad looking from the back. So that's one problem. Anyway, I don't know what to do with this room, because this room is meaningless. It's just here as sort of an entrance area, and it doesn't really need to be this big. But it is this big, and now I gotta figure out how to detail it. So I think I'll collect up a shulker of some blocks that might be useful and just start chunking them around and see what happens. Let's see, we have the... I don't want to overuse copper or some stuff that I already have, like deep slate and stuff, so I might try to use a few other types, and I might try to have it still, like, stay in keeping with the wood feel that we have going. I'm always running out of wood, goodness. Wood. Spruce? I don't know. It's oak, stripped oak right now. I could... Okay. I think... Well, let's see. Staying with oak means the color is not going to change much. I don't think that'll look very good. Let me just see real quick if there's any good wood types that would fit with it. Because very handily down here, we have this. Oh, there's Charity at the same time. Oh, we're all here. Hey, party! Woo! I need to check the wood, though. So, this is a wood shop, which is very helpful on this realm. It's probably the most profitable shop. But anyway, so, let's see. Birch. Acacia is kind of a weird color. Is it spruce as well? Acacia? I guess that's a different thing. Okay. Okay. Well, things are not planted in the spot that you'd expect. But anyway, cherries, probably definitely not a thing. Dark oak. I don't know. The thing is, if I'm trying to stick... pale oak. Nah, I don't know about that. If I'm trying to stick with kind of a backrooms theme, I could make some sort of, like, I don't know, portal type entrance, like in the Kane Pixels universe, where it's like the like industrial metal that leads to, like, that they've created, like the magnetic distortion system or something, where it like leads to the backrooms. They figured out how to get there. But I could do something like that potentially. Think of something creative to do. What if I could make it look sort of portal-like? That would be kind of fun. What if I took, like, some shroom lights or some glowstone and made sort of a portal-type thing where the entrance is, and then there's, like, a small door through the entrance that when you walk over it, you'll be able to go in. And maybe even a way for the portal to appear. I need more glowstone, though. I only have 9. Let's see here. I could do like some kind of metal frame around it. I could do something like that, like a portal style, like entrance where basically it's like this thing that we figure how to create that leads to the back rooms. Like I was saying in the Kane Pixels universe. Hey, I am running out of iron right now. Somehow I burned through that stuff. Hey, buddy, my brother Silas is in here. Hey, I'm streaming. How about you get on out, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. He's not usually that nice about it. Okay, that'll probably be enough. And then let me grab some glowstone real fast. Probably should have announced this on my Discord server, come to think of it, I forgot. Okay. Whee! Alright, let's see. I've been stripping the glowstone away from places. Oh my goodness. I need to get... See, when I updated to 1.21... Wait, was it 1.21.10 is the latest? Yeah. So I updated to that. I really shouldn't have updated to that, though, because I should have stayed with 1.21.9, because they're compatible. Like, 1.21.10 is like a super minimal patch. Like, I really didn't need to update. Like, the servers are still compatible and everything. But I updated anyway, and now my mods... Most of my mods broke again, as they do. Oops, I need to use Silk Touch for that. Which is really annoying, so I lost, like, what is it, sodium... So, is this a bastion? Oh, it's my gold shop. Whoops, this is my gold shop. I just discovered my own gold shop. For those of you who don't know, in the last stream, I built this. I built this whole thing in the last stream, right? Yeah. Yeah, whoops. That's not how it's supposed to go. Just fix this real quick. There we go. Basically, my gold shop is like a mine that you go down into, which leads to the nether, because I wanted to... It was actually based on a suggestion from the last stream from a chatter, so thank you to whoever that was. Oh, goodness. Ah! Nope, don't destroy the gold shop. I'm having issues right now. But basically, it's like an idea where you go to the nether, because the nether has gold-related stuff, and also mines have gold-related stuff, so I like combine them into one shop where you have to go into the nether to get to the gold mine. Or go into the mine to get to the nether portal, which leads to the actual shop inside the nether. So yeah, cool, but also it does mean that this is just a floating blob in the nether that you have to be careful not to run into or break, which I just did. I should probably mark it somehow so that I don't do that again. But yeah, it's just this little blob, the inside of the portal, or the inside of the shop. Okay, but let's see here. Needed some more glowstony bits. That gas just despawn. What in the... Whoa. That is freaky. You know, when you play on a Minecraft world for long enough, you start to notice things. Like, you start to realize how much, like, mobs have an effect on the environment. Like, things start to be changed and affected that you didn't do. And this is a prime example. Look at this. There's like a field of warped nylium that I didn't place here. It's very, like, weird. Just from Enderman. I've played this world long enough to the point where Endermen have just been scattering blocks everywhere. Like, that's how it is, isn't it? Like, there's no way these could have gotten here except by Enderman placing them. I mean, they're all down there and everything. Like, there are so many blocks moved. Look, down here, too? That's so weird. Like, I mean, they're holding them. Obviously, then, of course, with warped forests, then there's a lot more Endermen in them, so there's more chance for that to happen. But still, it's weird how you play a world for long enough and you start to realize that you're not the only one who's able to affect the world. Other things are as well. Mostly just Endermen. Endermen are kind of the only one that you really notice very often. Or you just start to notice things that you did that you forgot you did, and it's like, oh, that's weird. But actually, you're the one who did it. If we go, let's see here. Time query day. You can see, look at that, over 2,500 days, which is pretty cool. Oops, I meant to do that. Oh, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, 2,500 days I've played on this world, which is a lot. We're actually coming up, so the OGs might remember my old series, JoeCraft, that I ended over a year ago at this point. But that ran for like a year or something. But I went back to the statistics recently on that world, on a copy of it, which obviously I still have, and you can still download, I believe. Hey, what's up, Stockton? Welcome to the chat. That's a friend of mine. Go check out his channel. Got some cool stuff. Not that anyone is particularly here at the moment, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so that world was like, I looked at the statistics. It was like 15 days of playtime on that world, and I'm up to about like 11 and a half on this one. So I am actually going to beat JoeCraft eventually in terms of playtime. What am I? Wait. Did you edit the message or did you delete it? I can't tell because the message disappeared. Anyway, what am I doing? I am currently collecting glowstone for a project I'm doing, which is my backrooms complex build, which a video will be coming out soon for, hopefully. But I just need some glowstone for, because I'm an experiment with some kind of like portal build. Not build, it's just like a few blocks that make it look sort of like a portal. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm just experimenting. But yeah, it's a okay. Are we good? Are we back? I was about to type a message to the chat saying what's going on, but I think we're back. Are we? Did it fix itself? Successfully connected. Is anyone still there? I hate this. It's so annoying. It is so annoying when that happens. When I can't tell if it's my internet or just my computer being weird, because it's like I'm not sure if other people experience it though. Like Charity, are you in the chat? Did your thing drop out? Did your connection drop for a second? I have a feeling it's just my Wi-Fi card just tweaking out. Which is yet another reason to add to the stack of why I would like to get a new computer. Someday. Oh, it did drop for you too. Okay, so maybe it's just an internet issue for us. Oh, here's all my glowstone. Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, sleep. I don't know why do you need me to sleep? We have multiplayer sleep where it's only one person. Okay, what in the world? Let's see here. Game rule. Player sleeping percentage 1. So, only 1% of the people have to sleep. Oh, you have no bed. Oh, never mind then. That's a you problem, I guess. Anyway, as I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I think I'm like 12 days on this world, and I think Joe Craft was like 15 and a half days. So, I'm actually coming up on the time of that world already. It makes sense. What's this? This world's been going for, honestly, like 9 months at this point. It's been a while. Anyway, that aside, oh yeah, I forgot I built this. This is the dumbest little gold farm ever. It was the worst kind of gold farm. Okay, we have enough glowstone now, which is good. Let me just zoink my way over here. I need a better, honestly. Oh, get out of here! Get out of here. I need a better nether area. Like, really, I've not built anything in the nether at all. And nothing good. Like, nothing that looks nice. The only thing that I've built in the nether... Well, I've built my shop in the nether, technically. But that's not much. And that's only because it connects to the overworld and it's part of my shop. I've built the gold farm, which if I had my mods properly installed, then you'd be able to see it from here. But it's kind of a mid-gold farm, but it's alright. But other than that, I mean, when I was uploading this to the realm, which it has to be really small, like the world file has to be tiny if you're going to upload it to the realm properly, or else it just won't do it. So I had to prune like so much of it. I had to delete like 90% of the chunks of the world, like all the parts that were explored that weren't used. I just deleted them because I had to make the world file smaller. Luckily, pretty much everything we do is kind of centered around one area. So I was able to do that, but in the nether I pruned basically like everything except a little clump of chunks. Because there's nothing there. I would like to build like a cool nether hub or something though. I've never done that before. Not even on JoeCraft. I didn't really do anything either. I did build a cool like end portal hub, which I haven't done here. Or a cool like end portal room. Anyway, I'm actually this is gonna be kind of hard to explain why this is a thing unless I show you. Let me get a picture. Let's see if I can show. It's kind of hard to show you what I'm talking about, but anyway, here's a picture I'm going to bring over real quick. I wish I could just show this without like having to move the whole window over. I guess this will work. Okay. There. Whoops. Okay, and we've already messed up. There we go. So this is like. So this is from Backrooms with the Test. It might start getting kind of nerdy because the Backrooms is cool and I'm into it. But basically, there's this portal that scientists figured out how to open to the Backrooms, basically, in this universe, this world that I'm kind of basing this off of a little bit. Oh, look, here's one that someone did in Minecraft, kind of. I mean, it's a Minecraft style. It looks like, kind of. Yeah, it's a Minecraft, it's not like a build exactly. But you can see, it's basically like a portal going into there. Like that, I guess. But really what it looks like is just a doorway into it. So I don't really know. What are we thinking? Like, obviously, this could look like sort of a portal, or I could do some kind of cool redstone to, like, make it open or something. Or I could do, like, a 2x2 flush piston door. Or even, like, a 4x4 door. That would be cool. I keep going back to, like, the 4x4. I'm trying to avoid it because I don't want to have to build that, but... Oh, it'd be cool, though. It'd be really cool if I built it to, like, open the portal kind of thing, and then make this whole room completely different looking. Like, if I could make this in, like, I can make it a similar style to the outside, like, where it's sort of dark and industrial looking. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to leave it with the glowstone for now. I don't know if I'm actually going to end up using that or not. But, excuse me. Let's see. Let me grab my... Let's see. I guess I'll need to replace, like, do wall replacing or wall covering. I'll need more deep slate probably as well if I'm going to use a lot of it. But yeah, I guess one layer at a time. It can be easy to do for the frustrate. My mouth ain't mouthing. Do the 4x4. Yeah, I think I might do that. I think I might need to. It does look ugly from the back, but it might be worth it. So yeah, I think this room I'm going to make look industrial and mechanical. And then, let's see, I can easily replace the floor because that's pretty easy to just do. But the walls I can't replace because that leads directly into the maze, so I'll just cover those instead. Okay, well, let's begin. I'm probably going to have to mine a bunch of cobblestone. Let's see, what should the walls be? Cobble? Or not cobblestone, but cobble deep slate, probably. Well, brick. I mean, I could do similar to the outside, I guess. Like, let's see. We do, like, some of this. There's no, like, dark metals in Minecraft, are there? There's no, like, dark steel or anything. You kind of have to recreate it using other stuff like this. But if we, let's see, let me actually go over here again. Grab a photo. Okay, it's really hard to see what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, it's good enough for now, I guess. There, industrial pipes, wires, stuff like that. There's not a lot of images of it really, but yeah, it's kind of like dark and industrial looking, which is kind of harder to do. Like, you can do iron or something, but that doesn't look dark. It's quite a light color, so I'm probably just overthinking it though. Let's see here. Let me quickly... Do I have any torches? No, I don't. I'm just going to use these glowstones so I can actually see in here. I'm just going to put that there. Yeah, that route. Temporary extra light. Okay. I don't really have a lot of deep slate though. But we would have to do like a double layered wall. Let's see. Oops, and let me quickly... sorry about that. Let me quickly mute my phone so it doesn't do that. Okay, cool. So, cobblestone. I do have a little bit here. A cobble deep slate, technically. That's what it is. You just make all of it into... Should I make all of it into bricks? I'll make a stack of bricks and start placing... Yeah, I think bricks could work. I might cover it with, like, an extra layer of something, though. More layers of stuff, so let's see how it goes. Oops. It looks kind of medieval when it's bricks, so I should choose something different potentially. Okay, what are we thinking? If I put like some... Let me do like one mock-up wall. Like, try to detail up a wall and just see if we want to do that all the way around. Oh, yeah, slam my face into bamboo. I could go for more of like a copper vibe since there's some more cool copper stuff. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna go for iron though. I kind of want to do iron this time, which I am running out of. Let me craft up some of this. Okay, let me make some extra chains real quick. Chain. Let's do some bars. I think I'm running out of those too. Look, that's gonna be too many. I'll do that. Bars and chains. What else? Just some blocks, probably. Yeah, alright, fine. I'll just pay the money. It is nice that there's a town with stuff that you can buy, though. Okay. Let me grab some... This is Charity. You're listening to my stream right now? Your iron is too expensive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. 2 diamonds for 15 blocks. What a scam. Okay. Anyway, I have it now, so it's fine. Alright, let's see and what we can do here. So, start out. I wish there were like some vertical or like horizontal type. I mean, I guess chains are can be horizontal. like that, but it doesn't. It's not quite the same. Like I would like to have the bar look, but horizontal. Like you can't really do that. I guess that looks fine though to like kind of move up and over like this. Kind of do some vertical stripes. I'm not sure if I could also replace the roof in this chunk if I need to. Sort of industrial, but kind of like weird and cobbled together a little bit. But see, I wish that connected. That'd be nice if it connected somehow right there. But it doesn't. I think this looks bad. I'm gonna fix this. Let's see here. Actual iron blocks can be useful. They can be very useful, actually, because you can use that as sort of the bridge between stuff, because it'll actually connect, or at least look like it's sort of connecting. Let's see. We can take like that, I guess. Let's see. I should have kept that tab open. So, okay. All right. Are we good? We're back. I was about to send a message again, but then it connected. Sorry about that. I believe some of the messages are not actually coming through. If I go onto my phone and look at the chat, I see that Brick Tours is in the chat. Welcome, Brick Tours. Welcome, welcome. Pale oak shelves would be cool. Correct, Stockton. That would be a good idea. Unable to connect to chat. Okay. You know what? My internet is dumb. Let me see. Let me reload this. Yeah, pale oak shelves would actually be really good. Definitely going to try those. Excellent connection. Are we back? Okay, there's all the messages. I think I just needed to reload. Okay. We're chilling. Alright, cool. Yes. Hello, Brick Tours. Welcome. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the silly, disgusting internet that I have. It's good until it just breaks for like 5 seconds, which is enough to make the stream freeze for a few seconds. At least it doesn't disconnect. Sometimes it will disconnect. Pale oak shelves. That's genius. I'm going to get some. Yeah, if it ever just falls apart for a second, just bear with me. I'm sure it'll be back. It happened twice in this one already, though. Okay. Alright. Anyway, back to your normally scheduled programming. Is it with slabs? How do you make these? I really like the shelves. It's cool how Mojang keeps coming up with, like... What is this? Keeps coming up with, like, cool ways of solving problems that people have. Like, people wanted vertical slabs... So, I see what that is. They wanted vertical slabs, but they didn't want to give vertical slabs, but they gave something that can kind of be vertical slabs in some cases, by giving us the shelves, because they kind of are like vertical slabs, and people will definitely use them that way for detail, which is pretty cool. But I gotta go spend more money. I have all my diamonds there. Okay. Let's see. Let's go with a couple. I'm just going to get a stack. I used up all my wood because I built a massive super smelter and then tore it down. I built it and used it a little bit, but it was kind of bad, so I tore it down. It was down there, over there somewhere. But it was because I was smelting the basalt for the roof. But I didn't like how it looked, or I didn't like how the super smelter looked where it was, because it was kind of temporary, and it was also kind of broken. It wasn't that great, so I just tore it down. But I realized that one thing that never really clicked in my mind, I never thought of, is the fact that obviously, if you have a bigger super smelter, it's going to use more fuel. That's not how it works. There we go. If you have a bigger super smelter, it's going to use more fuel. That's just how it works. But I never thought of that before, really, which is kind of weird. So when I put in like a shulker box full of logs and it just ate them all up really fast, I was like, how did it do that? Not thinking about the fact that I had like 45 furnaces in the system, which chews up so much fuel. So I basically burned up like 3 shulker boxes full of logs doing that, until I realized, yeah, this is kind of expensive. So anyway, let's see here. I can also put items in these, although I've found that putting items in them kind of makes it look a little bit odd. So yeah, those can definitely help. I don't know, what are we heading for here? Let's see. Detailing stuff takes me a very long time to get right. Also, I could definitely like vary up the wall behind it a little bit. Like I could do something like take these out and put like some mud blocks back there just to change the texture. Let's see, what other deep slate. I've got some cracked stuff which I can definitely sub in to some of these places. Just put like, whoops, that and that and that, and that there and that there. I can't. I hate it when they get stuck in the wall like that, and I can't get them. Just my OCD is just like, give it to me. I don't actually care about if I lose it or not. Oh, wait, here we go. We can put some little slots, some little holes in the wall. Let's put, let me just take this and put this here. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Please give me that. Okay, I can't stand having that there. Give it to me. There we go. Oops. There we go. Okay. How are we doing? I don't know. I feel like the bright iron kind of contrasts too much. What do we think? I mean, I like the bars and the shelves. The shelves are a little bright. Not really, though. They're not as bright as the iron. They're, like, fine. But I feel like the iron is almost white. Like, it's very bright colored. Don't really like that there. So I might replace it with a different block that looks a little bit more like it belongs. I think the shelves are fine. Those are just, like, under the threshold for me a little bit. It also doesn't have to be that bright over here. Like, I'm not sure if I want it to be bright or not. Let's see, what do we have? Silk touch here. I can take this down. This is just kind of to light up the area. But if I take that, we can see it looks potentially better with the dark. Ooh, I was going to light this area up, but actually, I'm kind of liking this. Also, I'm getting paranoid that my chat is not updating. Just making sure that we're good. Yeah, we're good. Or things are just broken again. No, I think we're fine. Okay. When it doesn't load for 1 second longer than you think, and then you get anxious. Am I right? Okay. I'm definitely liking how it's looking. I think it needs a little more detail, but I might go ahead and start replacing, because I think we're good. I think that's how it's going to be. Let me find a quick block to replace those iron with, because I kind of want to do that. I could use some copper, although I kind of used copper a lot already, so I wouldn't mind maybe swapping it with something else. I could even use like sort of a technical block, like a furnace maybe. Cauldrons, grindstones, there's all kinds of detail blocks that could be utilized here. Rails, I use some rails on the roof. Ooh, iron trapdoors. Smooth stone, oh, that would be good. Let me give that a try. Smooth stone. I do actually have some, believe it or not. I need to make a new sorting system at some point, because all my stuff's a mess in there. Smooth stone. Let's see, that's the only 2 blocks I had. It's a little dull, but I think it looks pretty good. It looks better, definitely. Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes, so I think we'll just roll with it and see what we think. I might wait. Let me put that up there. Yeah, I have a whole stack of grindstones because there was a certain like gold farm I was gonna build that needed a ton, and then I decided not to build that certain gold farm, so I just have a ton of grindstones left over. Yeah, just some greebling, as it's called, the little details on the wall. Yeah, I think I'm liking how we're going, how it's doing. Words, I can't word good, but I think it's looking pretty good. Okay, iron trapdoor. Let's see. Maybe we could put one of these just like in the corner up there. I don't know. I think the roof is also alright. I need to get one to put there. This is actually a portal all the way up into the attic, I guess you could call it. So, and I tore down the other super smelter. I built a new one up here just because I wanted to have one. Because the thing is, I could have built like a 3rd floor, because below this block right here is the 2nd floor of my build, but I'm not going to show it because that'll be spoilers. I want it to be in the video, so stick around for that. But there's actually quite a sizable gap up here, which I could easily have made another floor inside of, maybe like a shorter floor. But I was like, you know what? This is just going to be my attic. This is where I'm going to put stuff like my super smelter and maybe a new like storage system someday. So, so hidden above my cool mini game style build is just going to be my attic of random stuff. So anyway, yeah. Okay, let me grab. Okay, I don't think I have any deep slate. Charity, you got deep slate? I think she's still listening to the chat or to the stream. Got any deep slate? I doubt it though, because I think I'm out as well pretty much, and I don't really want to go mining for it, but I might have to. I have 1 stack left right here that I can use. One thing that I don't like that I've talked about before is the inconsistency between stone and deep slate, where normally you have to smelt cobble into normal stone to make it into anything like bricks, whereas with deep slate, if you have real deep slate like I do right here, it's useless. You have to turn into cobbled deep slate before you can craft it into anything. So it's kind of inconsistent, and I just gotta mine this and then head back to my deep slate mine. I actually forgot where that was. That was so long ago. Was that on stream? I don't think so. It was basically to make the walls of that. If you're wondering why there's chests in the sky, by the way, that's an unfinished AFK box for my slime farm. I need to put some more chests to finish it up. But yeah, there's a slime farm under the ground right there. Okay, fortune time. Let's go. Yeah, I think this is my last stack though. I've had this like normal deep slate hanging around for so long. I'm glad to get rid of it. But I'm gonna need more, I think, so that is unfortunate. If you're wondering, by the way, why I'm even building that thing, that's a good question. I don't know the answer, except that I think it'll make a cool video and a cool title and thumbnail. It doesn't actually, it's kind of a meaningless build in terms of actual practicality, though. It's just something I thought would be cool to make, so I made it. But hopefully I'll be able to think of something to do with it, some actual useful reason why it exists. Okay, one more stack of bricks. I'm definitely going to need more than that, though. So I'm going to have to probably go mining. Ow. Okay. So let me see. We have to double layer these, don't we? Yeah, because that's the maze. The maze is right beyond the edge of this, so I need to... I've had to double layer the entire walls, first of all, like right here, as we can see. The whole wall all the way around is like this, 2 layers thick. So I had to place all those blocks. It's so many blocks. It's no wonder this is taking so long to do. It's taken absolute ages to make this thing. But it's pretty cool. It's definitely the biggest thing that I've built in survival Minecraft, though, or in creative either. I don't really build a lot in creative mode, so it's not really saying much, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I am officially out of that already. Oh, there's a little more. And I can put some details in. Obviously, I'm going to need a couple more stacks at least to finish the walls. But that's alright. Okay. Okay, now we're officially out. So, I'm actually going to do this in a little bit of a more sensical order this time. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull out some of these details. Oh, I've got a whole stack of polished deep slate right here I can make into another stack. Alright, well, let's keep placing then. Maybe I can scrounge up enough to finish it. And I need to figure out what the floor is going to be made of as well. This is not at all what I had in mind when I was thinking of this room, but I'm quite liking it. Not really sure what I had in mind, which is why I was struggling to think of what to put here. Let's see here. This is not a great way of doing this. Not sure why I did it like that. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty dark, too. I think that'll be good with, like, the main illumination being the portal door thing. Because I think that'll be cool. Okay. That, and then a few more blocks along here. And now I think I'm finally actually out. Except for a few extras, which I think I'll use for some detail. But let me go ahead and start by just punching some holes and some patches of empty parts here so I can put some different stuff. Let me just get rid of some of these things. There. Get some larger patches and then some single holes for stuff. And I can use these, repurpose these to continue on this wall. Hey, maybe I can avoid mining in this live stream. Okay, let's grab some bits and pieces. Alright, so we'll start with, let's see, we can put some stairs, or one stair there. I don't want to go too heavy with the stairs, because those are the spots that are like holes in the wall. There we go. Just a few bits. And then we can go with a little bit of cobbled. Put some little bits here and there, like that. There. Yep, a little bit. And then we can go, let's do a couple of cracked ones. One there. And over here. And yeah, it's good. This is how I do the detailing. You just do one block at a time. A little bit of polished, which is much less noticeable compared to the rest. But it definitely helps. Like look how much better that looks than a flat wall. And look, I have one deep slate tile. Just so happen to have one, so I'll just put it there. Not gonna bother to make any more, but I'll use that one. Let's see here. And I guess we'll just get some more cobbled and put it in. I don't actually want to put too much of that because it's a little bit more noticeable, so I'll just put this for the rest of it. There. Oops, nope. There. Okay. Yeah, so it's looking way better. I'm gonna make sure we get a little bit more consistent with that. A little bit here. There. Okay. Cool. Okay. And I think we have a few, six extra deep slate bricks to add to the wall. Add to the stockpile for the wall. I could also remove the corners, which would give me a few more. But, it's fine. I'll figure it out. Okay. So, yeah, and then we have our little portal thingy, whatever that is. That's finished. Okay. Yeah, so I think I will do the door thing, but I don't know if I'll do it right now or on stream. I might. But I might need a lock-in to build that so I don't make any mistakes. But for now, we can have a little bit more fun and actually detail up these walls. And see, I'm going to see if there's any more deep slate. I actually do need a few more stacks, probably at least 3 more. Oop, okay, getting some rubber banding. Are we good? Getting nervous. Deep slate. I don't really have any more. I have a little bit more. Here's some. But I might have to go mine just a little bit to finish it. But it's fine. It's not that bad. I can go mine a little bit. It's okay. Fortune. I'm going to end up using this on my ender chest. I'm calling it right now. I'm going to end up using this pickaxe on my ender chest, and I'm going to regret it. Because it will drop obsidian, which is annoying. Okay. So, let me grab... Let's see, just make this. And then, look at that. I've scrounged up almost another stack. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, I forgot to do what I was actually over here for, which is make some more iron bits for the walls. Let's see, I've got the grindstones. I've got those shelves, a few shelves. Let me make a few more nugs so I can make some more chain. I don't want to use too many chains, though, so we won't go overboard. Oh, well, I actually do need ingots to make chains as well. Chains, boop. I'll make all of them. Why not? 45 chains, that's fine. And I can make these back into those. Okay. Let's get a few more of these. And go for some more iron bars. Oh, that's a lot of iron bars. That's my bad. Start with a stack. Let's start with one stack. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Also, I'm not sure what kind of like lights I want to put. Like there's this little circuit I put down in my thing. What's it called? My bunker, where it's like a little flickering light. I was thinking about doing that on the roof for some of it. And also now that I have more of a chat potentially, if any of you guys are here watching, then what do you think of my roof? Is it too weird? I've put like some random gizmos on the roof and like I don't know, what is this? AC units or some kind of gizmo thingamajigs to make the roof not look flat and boring, but it might look a little bit strange. So tell me what you guys think about about the roof weirdness. It's actually even stranger because if we go all the way over here to the town hall, which has a map of the area, the map color averaging does not do kindness to my build. It looks very bad. It turns the basalt completely black. But some of the detail blocks are not black, so there's like weird like stripes through it and stuff. So anyway, looks very strange on the map, but I think in real life it looks okay. The basalt definitely looks fine. I think it's just these little whatevers I put on top. I'm not sure about them. Maybe they're okay. We'll see. Okay. Well, let's get going. So, I forgot my smooth stone. Oh, here it is. Okay. So maybe we'll start with like some core connection points. And we'll kind of make something that's like pipes going between them a little bit, I guess you could call them. Maybe, because that's kind of how these are, except going horizontally. I guess going horizontally isn't that hard. When you're changing from horizontal to vertical, that's where you have to put a block so that it'll actually connect properly. Because the chains don't connect to the things. Like right here, probably I need to do that and then do that. But instead, I'm going to take that out because that's too many blocks. Looks okay? Yeah. Thank you. Yes, I think I did my best trying to make it look like a thing, but that's the first time I've built a roof like that, so I'm not completely sure about it. Okay, let's see. Let's go up here. I'm just gonna go all the way up to the roof for this one, and then maybe we can just bring. Let's put like a grindstone right here above there, and then do like. Or I could go for more of the original look that we're kind of basing this off a little bit, which is like horizontal pipe-looking type things. So I could just do something like, I could do a little bit off like that. A little bit inconsistent maybe would look good. Maybe get some up here. There we go. Oh, that's looking sweet. That's looking pretty sweet. Let's see, chain. Oops. Okay. We could go down here. It doesn't help. The vertical ones don't always have to be bars. We could do vertical chains as well, because that is an option. Could do that. Oops. See, this is why I hate getting up like 2 blocks. You try to use your elytra to get up like 2 blocks, and you just end up flying all over the place. Okay, I'll go over here, and then maybe I'll just see. I wish that would connect a little better. Like I wish it looked like it was connecting. That would be very nice. I think it'll look okay for a grindstone though. I can just put a grindstone there. Maybe one here as well, and then maybe a bar there. And there. I might be. Sometimes you'll overdo it, and it looks a little busy, but I'm just gonna keep going for now. We'll see what we get. Yeah, I think I'll leave that alone. Let's see. Oh yeah, the shelves. Let's see. I'm gonna be sparing with these because they're kind of bright. Let me just put like one there. Maybe like, yeah, one there. There. Let's put some iron bars. And let's see here. Signs can be good detail as well. I wish there were like gray signs though. Like black stone signs. That'd be cool. You know, they only have wooden signs. They should make like stone signs and stuff, because that would be good for detail. Because you could put like, you can use signs for detail. I do it all the time, where it's like a little board. In fact, I kind of like how that looks. I think I'll just leave it. But there aren't any like metallic or dark colored ones, except maybe like dark oak, which is obviously still wooden colored. Let me do that. Oops, nope, that is not how that works. Okay. Maybe I'll do that, and then that. That's looking good. Okay. Is this looking too busy? Is it looking like there's too much? Is it overdone? You could always like kind of step back for a second, take a look. In fact, here, let me remove the